but it's raining. So we have a day in our apartment that we're renting. And I thought, why not take this moment and just do a little get ready with me video, but not a typical get ready with me video, but a video where I will be talking about my tattoos. So the first one is this one, my son. I think I did it when I was 16. And the story behind it is that I was in Barcelona with my best friends, and we were in Barcelona one summer for a week, and we rented an apartment, and it was absolutely amazing. All we did was eat good food, drink really good drinks, and we danced all night long. We went to Razzmatazz in Barcelona, and I had the time of my life at that club. So one day we wanted to get a best friend tattoo, and I had always wanted to get a sun just because it just felt like it suited my lifestyle. We decided to get one all together, so we went up to this place on La Rambla, and I would probably not recommend anyone to do this, but we did. We just took out a random place, went up, talked to the guy who did the tattoos, and decided that we wanted a sun. Unfortunately, we didn't think about the next step, so we thought, okay, so a sun is just a circle, and like vroom vroom vroom, so it should be very easy to do. But apparently, I have heard this now after I did it, a circle is like one of the hardest things to tattoo. And I've had this fixed a couple of times, to be honest. Every time I get a new tattoo, they have looked at the sun and they've been like, do you want me to change that? Should I make the lines better and more even? So I've had it fixed a couple of times. But yeah, this is my best friend tattoo. Everyone in my girl gang has it except one. She doesn't have any tattoos, so that's why they have it. I have it here. My other friend has it here as well, and then one has it on the inside of her arm, and another one has it on her neck. So that's Fab 5. And it's really fun because I've had so many girls messaging me on Instagram, sending me a picture that they have gotten the same tattoo, that they tattooed a sun on their ankles and their wrists and their bodies, and telling me that it kind of brings them sunshine wherever they are. I think that's pretty good. Huh? Okay. So my next tattoo, which is actually my first tattoo, is this one. And this is my first ever tattoo. I got it when I was 16. I got it in Halmstad, so like a town. My brother lived there when he studied, so I got it there. And this was my first tattoo. I just wanted it to be something meaningful, and I chose to write the word California because that's my second home, kind of feels like it, and because we lived there. So it was just like, it was nice. And like this font, you can't really see what it says. It's kind of like mysterious. Circling back to the California tattoo, that's the first one I got, and I'm still very, very pleased with it. I chose to get it right here because it just felt like a really good place. It's like, it's subtle, like you can see it, but it's still quite subtle. You can't. Kind of depends like if you're wearing long sleeves and how you stand. And it's still one of my favorite tattoos, and it'll always be very close to my heart. And I remember getting it, I was so nervous, I was like shaking, like sitting there, I was just shaking so bad. And then my best friend Johanna was with me, and after I got my tattoo done, we went to a Thai place and ate noodles. And I remember posting the photo on my Instagram, being really proud. It's like the first tattoo. Rasmus, why are you smiling so much?
It was a cute story.
Yeah, so that's that. So, my other tattoo I got quite recently, it's like one of my newer tattoos, is my bikini one. You can see right here. So I got that done at a drop-in place in my home. I stood in line, so you had to be there at 11 to get like a number on what place in the queue you would be to get your tattoo done. and we stood there in the freezing cold. I think it was raining, horrible. And eventually they opened, and eventually I got my number. And then we did a little car ride because I had to wait quite a while. And then when I was ready to do the tattoo, he looked at it and looked at the little photo that I brought him, and he was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, guess." He's like, "Oh, is it one of those things, that Santa Claus carries with all his presents in?" No, it's a bikini. I think his excuse was that it was close to Christmas and all we could think about was Christmas, but it's not like one of those things. It's a bikini, and I got it done because it kind of just symbolizes my life and my lifestyle, and just like the bikini kind of life. So the lifestyle that comes while wearing a bikini, you're at a summery place, you're at like good vibes, happy vibes, summer, palm trees, coconuts, and all of that. And this is one of my all-time favorite tattoos. Like, I love it. I think I should get dressed now. So the wave. I got the wave done, well, I think I was like 17. It's a family tattoo, so my sister has one right here. I think my brother and my sister did it first, and my sister did it here, and my brother did it on his arm right here. And then we wanted it to be a family tattoo, so me and my dad did it at the same place as I did my California tattoo. So we went down to Halmstad again, because that was the only place in Sweden that would let me get a tattoo, because I wasn't 18. And we got it done. So my dad has it here, and I have it right here. So that's just like a family tattoo. It's one of my tattoos that has, I would like to say that all of my tattoos have a meaning, but this one definitely has more meaning because it's my family tattoo. Everyone in my family has it except my mom and my dog. Damn Maverick. It just means a lot, and it kind of just means like, brings it back to California, and like everyone in my family loves the ocean. Like, we all need to live by the ocean, and it's just that passion to the ocean and the sea kind of just reminds us of that at all times. So I really like that one. Okay, so I think it's a bit too hot to walk around in a sweater in this apartment because it's crazy warm in here. So I'm gonna get changed, and I'm gonna show you guys my next tattoo. So the next tattoo. Before we talk about tattoos, yes, I have changed. I have my glasses on, which are my work glasses. I need these while I'm on the computer. The top is my sandal skirt collection, and yeah, I got changed because you can't wear a long sleeve top and show my tattoos. So the next tattoo is this one. It's the heart. My pretty little heart. Are you coming? This one I had done with Rasmus. So this one we got done in, where did we get it done?
In Bali. It was actually a Christmas present for me.
For you or from me?
From me.
From you.
From you, me. From me to you. Don't you remember that?
No. How about you tell the story?
So we were in Bali and we wanted to get a tattoo. And yeah, what was the thing? We wanted a tattoo together, I think.
Yeah, we wanted a couple tattoo.
Yeah. And a heart is like the symbolize of love, so it was kind of simple to choose. And I wanted a heart and you wanted a heart, so yeah, both wanted it, so it was easy.
The important thing to tell in this story as well is that, so he drew the heart that I have on my body, and I drew the heart that he has on his body.
And which has the best one?
You do, but I think I helped you, so it doesn't really count.
So I draw Matilda's heart, and that ended up better than mine.
We can compare. Where's yours? So we got it done December 2016.
Yeah.
No, it would have been 17.
No.
2016.
Yeah, 17 was like Kind of recently.
Oh. So yeah. So, my next tattoo is the one you just saw, and it says "To the Sea." I got this one done in Barcelona as well. I was 18 back then, and I got it done. So it was the same girlfriends that went on the trip except one, and Rasmus and his best guy friend. And we all went for, I think it was like a week or like 5 or 6 days, rented an apartment, and just had a really good time. Barcelona has been one of my like go-to places for weekends and vacations that are like nearby in Europe. So we got me and my 2 friends wanted to get a tattoo done. I think it was raining that day and we were really bored, and we thought just like, why not get it done? So we scouted locations for tattoos, and we looked everywhere, and then eventually we found a place that looked legit. And I mean, he was very kind. It was all done very professionally, and yeah, it says "To the Sea," and this one is the same. It's just a lifestyle. You know, I'm the happiest when I'm near the sea, when I'm near the ocean, and that's when I feel the most alive. So I just kind of wanted to get that tattoo done to remind me of it. Unfortunately, this is the tattoo that I like the least of all of them. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it cuts my legs off a little bit, but it's just something I don't know. It's probably not true, and it's very special to me. All of my tattoos have a meaning and they're all very special, but that's the one that I like the least of them. But I still love it very much. And if you get a tattoo done abroad, please look that they change the needles between every person they tattoo. Make sure it's legit, guys. So now we're gonna go out and get lunch. I'm just gonna bring my jacket and then we're gonna go. That's my wild child tattoo. I got that one done when I was in... Don't mind the mess, guys, by the way, if you see a messy apartment. We're in the middle of packing because we're leaving tomorrow. So I got that tattoo done when I think it would have been 18 by now, maybe even 19. No, I was 18, and I was in California with my mom and dad. We were in LA, and I knew I wanted to get a tattoo done, and I knew kind of like what I wanted it to be. I knew that I wanted to write Wild Child, and I knew I wanted that font that was like handwritten and like with space between. So we scouted a place here as well, and then eventually we found one in Venice, and he was a really cool guy who did it, and it's actually my absolute favorite tattoo, probably, just because I think it's so nicely done. It's thin, it's perfectly executed. It's just amazing. I love it. So that's all of my tattoos and the story behind them. Which one is your favorite? Let me know. And I hope you like this video. We're now gonna go out for lunch. I think it's not raining as much right now, so